Today I'm going to show you how to assemble a Besta drawer for storage from IKEA. What tools you'll need is a Phillips head screwdriver, a razor knife or scissors, a flathead screwdriver, and optional is going to be a rubber mallet. And I've already opened up and prepped all my boxes. So first you're going to take the part with foot pegs and you're going to screw the foot pegs in. Now if you are stacking the drawers on top of each other to make like a little tower, don't put the foot pegs on. And also if you're going to hang the drawer using the rail system on the wall where it looks like it's a floating shelf, also don't use the foot pegs. But the foot pegs are very cool because to have these on the ground, especially on carpet, you have to have it off the ground. And this makes a pretty low profile setup. And you can definitely make, like, put wood on it from Home Depot and cut it and screw it to it and make it its own little platform, and that way dust won't get under it. But the foot peg system is cool. And if you're putting it on laminate or hardwood flooring, I'd recommend put a felt pad on it so you can slide it around easy and it doesn't scratch the surface. So this is actually my 6th Besta shelf I put together today, making a triple shelf that I'm putting under my kids' new capsule beds. And the felt pads don't come with it, but you can buy them for the dollar store. It's a 54 piece for $4. And you can, buy them at Home Depot or wherever. So the felt pads are great, and these are the perfect size right here. All right, so after you got the feet on, flip it over, and we're gonna get the little screw pegs out, 4 of them. And so I just put these in by hand, and then I screw them in the rest of the way. And it'll tell you in the instruction manual not to use a drill, but it definitely speeds up all of your IKEA up. And the wood is like science fabricated pressed wood. It's not like hardwood. So you can definitely strip it out if you overdo stuff. So just do it just enough. And once you get a hang of it, this IKEA furniture, especially Besta, goes together really quick. All right, and then it comes with 2 sides. So now you'll get your little twisty flathead pieces, and you're gonna put your side up, and you'll put they have this line that goes together there. It's a good indicator. All right, and so then you just stick it in there, push, and then you're gonna twist it and it'll lock it in. It's like a locking little plastic screw mechanism. Works well. And then you'll do the other side. And I like to have a headlamp. It definitely helps you when you're assembling a lot of this stuff. I feel like every day I wear a headlamp all day. And I really like upgrading my house, and having a lot of storage options is awesome. And I like on IKEA, you can really get all the measurements in, so you can get every inch of your wall secure. And if you want to skip to the end of the video, you can see I've got a total of 9 Besta shelves in my kids' room. And I'll show you their little custom closet I built them maybe. And it's got IKEA pull-out drawers in there that are fabric. And I've got some more spots. I want to make some more IKEA cabinets in my house, and I have an IKEA kitchen in my basement. And they sell all kinds of different Besta drawers, all kinds of colors. They sell some with different options like glass or little transparent holes in there. So you put that really thin piece in there and it slides in nice. And then sometimes you just have to rock it back and forth. So now you're gonna get the pegs again. This is the top part. Just screw all these in. Easy peasy. And we almost got the main structure together. And once the main structure is together, it's not very wobbly. All right, let's drill these in. And I'll be done with the drill. IKEA furniture can be kind of either really annoying or really therapeutic, depending on how you look at it. I like working on my house and making it a little cooler every day, whether I'm painting a room or making the space cooler for my family. So right here, you're gonna have to rock this thin piece back and forth a little bit to get it to drop. Did you hear it drop? All right, it dropped completely on all sides, so it's sealed in there. And this is where the headlamp can really come in handy. So it comes with like all the hardware you need for a bunch of different configurations. And so you'll end up with like a giant bag of hardware when you're done, of extras, which is so funny. And I always keep my IKEA extra hardware. I've got Ziploc bags and Ziploc gallon bags of it. And sometimes they won't send you all the hardware you need. They normally do, but you can always get it at the store the same day if you're missing anything. Or they'll ship it to you and it takes like 2 or 3 weeks. But if maybe you're missing just one piece or something, it's nice to just keep it all. And a lot of the pieces are interchangeable. And there's a lot of ways you can, you know, custom hang stuff or marry it together. Like you can screw all the Bestas together. It comes with a little bracket piece. You can stand them up together and make it like a vertical shelf that interlinks them. So it's really neat. And I'm gonna later screw all these together horizontally. All right, so now we got this piece on. So now we're gonna put in the Besta. We're gonna put in the Besta shelf, and you can buy multiple shelves in here. And I like to count up to 9 to make it about half. There's like 17 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, and this is where the rubber mallet comes in handy. Sometimes these don't push in very well. You can usually rock them in, twist them in. And but if they get stuck, just hammer it with the mallet, and it can definitely hurt your thumb. So I'm gonna leave this one out, and I'll just show you how to hit it with a mallet. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm big tough, but sometimes these do hurt your fingers trying to get them pushed in. And again, this is for the shelf mount. All right, so we've got one right here that's not behaving. So you'll just take your mallet and it'll go right in, and you don't have to hurt your thumb too bad. Now, sometimes these shelves are a little bit tight, so just put it in vertically at the top and just drop it. Okay, it's in there really tight now. All right, so now we've got the door. All right. So we've got these little plastic tabs that go at the end of the door, and it just makes it have a soft closing. So we're gonna put these in. They're just hand push tabs. Very easy. And if you want to, you can also put the soft opening in first. I meant to grab that, but I already have the door in my hand. So we'll go ahead and do the door. All right, here's the 2 door pieces. All right, I'll put my bucket down. So these have like a little circle that's like a little dip. So I don't know quite what this does, but I always open this piece. I always open this piece and then I push it in. And it should just lock in there. Okay. And then once it's in, just drill it. And you're actually not done with your drill, I lied. And if your door's wobbly, it's probably because one of these needs to be tightened after you've done one or two. I've noticed that it'll lock in pretty tight, and then you'll have a little off piece that you need to do a little better. All right, we got it in there. Now let's drill it. Do a little more. All right, now this is just sitting up on a stool, and your goal is to just screw one piece in a little bit out, and you're just going to put it in this top part. And you don't really even need to hold the part, even though it's on a little wobbly center. Let's just see how it'll go for me here. Just try to line it up. And like I said, it went in. The top went in anyway. All right, let's try the bottom. Make sure it doesn't fall off. And it's a little off track. Somehow this is not in the middle, and I saved the last one so I could do it the best for you guys after a lot of practice. And it's not quite in there, so let me see what's going on. Maybe this top part needs to get secure first. That's probably what it is. Okay, I got that in. Now let's see if the bottom will cooperate. All right, it's better lined up now. Okay. All right, we got that in. Now all we have to do is put in the soft close mechanism. So you're gonna take it like this, and you're gonna flip it, and this is gonna be where the door shuts, and you're gonna put it right here and right here. All right, let me get my screws, and you're gonna use the 2 tiny fat screws. Nothing left to do on this unless you want to do some extras. Besta complete. Now I'm going to show you guys a drawer that inserts into it. All right, this is the Besta 12.5-inch drawer, and it fits perfectly inside these spots. It's going to give you a little extra room. So you can fit 2 in here, and look, we get to use every tool that we talked about. And I love these. You can fit so many. So it just folds out. Bam, bam, easy to install. You take the insert for the base, stick it in there. Got a nice drawer, and it fits there. And you can put like 10 pairs of pants in there rolled up. You can put like 20 shirts in there. It gives you some great organization. And so all my drawers will have that. They're on back order, so I have to get them delivered. They didn't have it in the store. All right, and this is the last one here. So now my kids have 6 new Besta drawers, all ready for action right here. Let's put all these toys that are in the floor, get these all put away. And I'm gonna put those inserts in every one of them. And then you can see on this side of the space beds, we've got Besta drawers all along here. So very cool. And got the space beds, and under the TV, I have the thinner ones that are not as deep. And I've got little baskets all in here to store all their stuff. Very cool. All these little baskets come out. You can put their games in there, whatever you want. Lots of organization, which we love. And then I'll show you all the custom shelf I made in here. So from the top to the bottom here, it's just little IKEA shelves. I think these are like little 14-inch boxes. And it's just wood. I just put a little corner piece on there, and it's got little 4 points of contact on the studs. And it holds everything they need. Thanks for checking it out.